nose?
No?
No.
What about breathing fire?
Fire breathing?
Yes,
No,
no.
that's passe.
No, I burnt my face off last time.
Yes, me too.
I know.
What?
We could tell a story, perhaps.
Story?
Yes. A story of our grave digging adventures.
Bunny and Boscoe in Blunderland.
Oh.
Does that sound like fun to you? Oh, I think so.
Maybe?
I think
All right.
it should be.
All right, so.
Make
As,
it so. Make it so, Captain. No.
All right. Engage.
Engage.
So there we were, digging the hole.
Who was digging the hole?
We were digging the hole.
Who has the shovel?
You.
So who was digging the hole?
We were. I was supervising. All right, you were digging the hole.
There you
Boscoe.
go.
Yes. You were digging the hole. We had a night.
Well, it was a government job, so we did have to have two people.
Yes. And there was another few standing around the hole
Yes.
as well. But anyway.
By now, I know it's a little slow to start, but it gets better.
Yes, silly.
Oh, okay, good.
We're getting out of the sun because it's rather hot. That's
It
why
is.
we're over here.
All right. So,
Yes, digging the hole.
Digging the
You dug the hole, right?
yes, it
Not
was
me.
a grave
So,
to put someone in.
yes, well, not with that. That would take forever to dig. You
I
had an
know.
actual shovel.
I'm improvising.
Oh, I see. Very good, very good. I think they get the idea.
Yes.
Well, you finally dug the hole.
Almost
got to the
full
bottom.
6 feet.
Yes, all the way down, and then your shovel hit a rock. You know,
Bonk, bonk.
was that? Whoa, did you hit treasure or something? So you
Thought it was a treasure.
Smash it again, and up came away the bottom of the grave, and up opened this new hole. And
Yes.
it was a big
Very deep
tunnel that
hole.
went down and down and down, and as you were sitting there trying not to fall down the hole, which luckily
Yes.
you didn't at that time, you I hear in the background this noise saying, I'm late for very something or other. And
I'm very late,
this
I'm
is-
very late, yes.
Yes, there was this small badger running through the field with
Was
a
it
a
was
little-
not the big bad badger?
No, not the big bad badger.
Well, that's the other story.
Yes.
The one that we don't do.
Right,
All right.
those are those pirate fellows.
Oh, yes, yes,
no.
those idiots.
They're not
yes.
here this weekend.
No, they're not.
No. Well, not that I know of anyway.
All right.
My cousins.
Yes.
And
Anyway.
the big bad badgers. See, don't be saying the big bad badger.
See, I
now.
got you.
Yes, you did.
Badger,
So-
badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom, badger, 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 snake, snake, badger, badger, badger,
I do
badger,
like that
badger,
song.
badger.
But it's a bit
Sorry.
silly.
All right, sorry.
It's very silly.
It is.
It is. That's why I like that song.
Anyway,
The badger. Can I get back to the badger running through
badger,
the
badger,
woods?
badger, badger. Yes.
Yeah, no.
The
Yes.
badger was running through.
He was running, and he had a little waistcoat and little gloves and and a little monocle and a top hat. And he goes, I'm late, and then he runs right down the hole that you just dug,
Yes.
and he disappeared down the hole. And that's when you got the brilliant idea that
Fresh meat. I'm following him.
yes, you wanted to eat the badger for some
Yes.
strange reason, and I was trying to get
It
you
was
to
a.
not.
Oh, I thought it was something else.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
So
I jumped down the
you
hole
jumped
my
down
own
the hole,
self.
and then I jumped in after you to try and get you back.
Yes.
And you were floating down and floating down and
Floating. What was the song I did yesterday to this?
I don't remember.
Oh, well.
Anyway,
Anyway.
think of it for the next one.
Yes, we were floating down and floating down and floating down.
So finally, we get to the bottom.
I guess it's a little too slow for them. That's all right.
That's
We
okay.
got to the bottom
Got to the bottom of the hole and
just in time.
to see the badger disappear through this little tiny door.
Yes.
Yes, we went through the door. There was no way we were going to fit through that door.
No. But we wanted to follow the badger because that's what we were doing, following the badger.
Follow the badger. No.
Following the badger, following the leader. Leader.
On the table,
On the table.
right by the tiny door,
Yes.
was magic dust.
Big box of magic.
Yes, a big box of magic dust and a bottle of magic rum. It
Yes.
said, do not drink me until the end of this show. I think that was a
Or the
plot
end of the
in-
story.
The end of the story, yes.
Yes.
Well, we are doing a show.
Yes,
so-
but we're telling a story.
Right.
Yes.
Very good.
And we're still trying to figure it out where it's going.
I know where it's going.
Oh, good.
So I started to take the magic
In the
dust.
toilet.
Take a little magic dust, little bit of magic dust for Bunny, little more magic dust for Boscoe,
Boscoe,
little
like
more
the
magic
magic
dust for
dust.
Bunny, little
Oh.
more magic dust. Hey, she's sneaking right past. Look at the light.
Are you a ninja?
I see.
Yes. Oh, good. All right, good. Well, anyway, a little bit more magic dust for Boscoe.
We shrank right down to the size that we could walk
We
right
got
through the door.
small.
Very small, man.
Hey,
You
you
know how
know-
small we got? We went through the door, man. You
Yeah,
know
we
what
went to the
happened?
door. Hey, goodbye.
And we started to walk down the pathway, man, and there was this big earthworm, you know? He was sitting on this
But that's not
giant
who we saw
mushroom.
next, man.
No, oh
We
no!
saw those two guys.
Yeah, you're right, those two guys. It was.
Yeah.
Why are we talking like that?
I don't know, man. I think maybe it was from the magic dust made us.
Oh, yes, maybe.
Well, there was these two fellows there,
That's right. They were on
and
the
we
path.
said, "Why are you just so funnily like pirate kind of guys?"
Yes. And it turns out their names were Tweedle Wolf and Tweedle Jones.
Yes, Tweedledwolf and
We
Tweedlejones.
asked them where they were going, and they said they had no idea. They were lost. Something
They
about
were lost like these folks here.
Are they lost?
Are you lost?
Are you lost?
Looking around.
Oh, all right.
Excellent.
All right. Would you like to be part of the show?
No.
Well, you are already. Yes. See?
You're fine, Michelle.
Wave.
All right. Good.
Hello.
Anyway,
Tweedle Wolf and Tweedle Jones.
And
Those
we-
silly fellows.
yes.
And we asked them, where did the badger go? And they said, we don't know, we're lost.
But if I was looking for a badger, I would go that way.
Oh, because we always go that way.
Yes.
Right.
So as we were walking away, going that way,
That way, yes. And they
We
couldn't
said-
help us. They said, you're a bunch of morons, we're leaving. And they
Yes.
yelled, we're not
Not
morons,
morons,
we're idiots.
and we thought, yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
So we continued down the road.
I think those were our cousins that were what
I
those
think
village
you think
idiot
so. I think
fellows.
that may have been those idiots. Yes.
Probably. I think stories are merging.
Yes. So we continued down the road.
Yeah, man. We continued down the road.
That's
and
when
that-
we found the
Yeah, that's when we
earthworm.
found the earthworm and the mushroom, man. And see, the accent comes back when I start to talk about the earthworm because he was vaping, you know, man.
He
had
was
that
vaping from this big
oh,
hookah.
Yeah, he had a hookah.
Hello?
Giant vape machine.
Have you ever vaped from a hookah? Oh, look
She's
at that!
vaping. Look, man. She's vaping right there, man. Look.
And he was all talking like Tommy Chong.
Yeah, I don't know
Hey,
why.
dude, what's happening?
Won't you do this?
And we said, hey, have you seen the badger?
He says, no, I know what but I know where he might be. You could go ask the crazy haberdasher man. You
The
know,
hab-
he's in
the
the
hab-
apartment down there, and
The
he's- haberdasher. The crazy haberdasher.
I can't say haberdasher.
The crazy hat guy.
Oh, the hat guy.
The hat guy.
Yes, yes. That's where we went next. We went to see the crazy hat guy.
So we opened the door, man. We get up to the third floor. I'm back on the accent.
I know you got to go back to being bunny now.
But you know, I like to talk like that sometimes. You know.
Oh, I do too,
Especially when
man.
we get, because now we get in there and the crazy haberdasher is having this big rave, you know?
Yeah.
There's a we get in, the lights are flashing everywhere, man, and the crazy haberdasher, you know?
And he came to the door.
And it was
and
this
his
monkey.
foot- He was a giant monkey wearing a fez.
And he had a spatula, and everybody had a spatula.
Everyone
at
there
this
had
party.
spatulas.
That
Do
just
you have a
doesn't-
spatula? No?
Oh, no, that's terrible.
Well, you
Never
can't
leave
go to the
without your
rave with the
spatula.
crazy hat man.
Hat man, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, the crazy hat man.
Well, we thought this is bloody silly.
And he didn't had no idea where the badger went.
No, didn't know. He said, no, man.
Maybe you should keep trying down the path the way that you were walking.
But I didn't want to run away. I didn't want to leave yet. Because I found this young lady in the corner that I thought might be dead very soon.
No, she wasn't dead.
She wasn't dead now.
And you're not Bill Cosby.
She was only passed out.
Yes.
Run away! Run away! It's not very funny anymore.
So that was kind of offensive.
Well, yes, it was. I did go through that.
Yes, I know you did.
Offending. Oh, offending.
So, we
Yes.
left the rave.
We
I
left the
finally
rave.
dragged you out of there. We
Yes.
continued on down the path.
Ease
And-
on down. Ease on down the road. Ease on down. Ease on down the path. No?
No. We're not turning this into a musical just yet, anyway.
Just yet? We
Not
haven't
yet.
written it that way.
I know.
All right. So,
Continued on down the pathway, and this face appeared in the middle of nowhere, and then this
it's a
cat
big frown.
appeared behind the frown.
I know, that's duck lips, not a frown.
And I said, "Oh my goodness, cat, you just appeared. That's amazing." And he said,
I
"No."
am Grumpy Cat.
Yes, grumpy cat. Not, you were thinking it was that other smiley cat. I
Yes.
bet. No,
Yes.
this one was grumpy cat. He was very miserable.
Oh,
Hence
he
his
was.
name. And
We asked him if he had seen the badger.
he said, "No."
No.
And he said, "Well, can you help us?" And he said, "No."
No.
He said, "Well, you're very grumpy."
We're all grumpy here.
That was terrible.
Yes.
So, with nothing left to do with a silly grumpy cat, we continued on down the road.
Yes.
Okay.
We did not ease down the road.
Okay, good.
Because you didn't like that the
I
last
was
time.
just seeing if you were going to burst into song again.
I don't
which
know
is-
another song for that.
Oh, good.
And I
Oh.
remembered, you know what? I remembered the other song.
You did.
Yes, I did.
You did.
When we were falling.
Uh-oh. What was it?
Free fall.
Oh, that one, yes. Well, it's
No.
a little late to
It
throw
is.
that
it
in
is.
there now.
Well, I'm trying to stretch because I know we're getting close to the end and we still have a lot of time because Kate's not here yet.
Well,
These folks are, hello?
would you like to be in a show?
No?
You just were.
You were? Well, we're trying. Where were we now? We were easing on down.
We were getting away from Grumpy Cat.
Yes.
And we came, there was
On.
a castle made of cards. This giant
Castles made of sand melt into the sea. Eventually.
wasn't made of sand. And there was no sea.
No sea?
No
No
sea.
cat?
It was cards.
I thought
you
I
know?
saw the sea.
Yeah,
See? Saw?
you don't see.
See,
You
saw?
can't seesaw. There was no
No seesaw?
playgrounds either.
Nope. I like playgrounds. And
I'll
yellow
push you up.
crayons. I like to eat yellow crayons too.
I'll push you on the swings later if you're good.
Oh, good. Thank
Okay,
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well,
Anyway,
Yes.
so we get up to the castle, and in the grounds of the castle, there is the Duke.
Duke, Duke, Duke of Earl. Duke, Duke, Duke of. Duke, Duke of Earl.
What do I have to deal with? Not the Duke of Earl. That was his name. Duke Hazard was his name.
Oh, Duke Hazard.
Yes.
He had that flag.
Yes, and he got banned from everywhere else except Blunderland.
Yes, we all thought he was very offensive.
Yes. But anyway, no, that was his name, Duke. He was the.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you having fun yet? It is.
You like good comedy?
You like good comedy?
Oh, well, you're in the wrong spot.
Would you like to be part of the show? Pardon us while we just wait for these folks to go through. We'll finish the show after they go through.
Oh, we interrupted a show.
You know, that's quite all right. We needed to stretch anyway. Yes.
Why do you have bugs all over you?
Oh, they're my friends. And these roaches, I'm saving them for later. I'm going to smoke them. Yes.
You guys are kind of like, Black Adder.
Black Adder.
Black Adder.
Who is that chap?
No,
Never
we're Bunny
mind.
and Boscoe.
We're
Yes.
grave diggers.
My references are off. Okay.
All right, then. Have a lovely afternoon. Come back and see us again.
So anyway, we were in the courtyard, and the Duke, the Jack of Spades was his. That's what he is.
You sure you got this right now?
Yes.
All right, good.
Yes.
Duke Hazard was the Jack of Spades.
Yes.
And it was his castle.
and we stepped onto his court, and he was playing full contact mini golf.
Full contact miniature golf, yes.
And unfortunately, I must have stepped in front of his ball, and he was very upset at us. He wanted to take our hats off.
I don't think you stepped in front of his ball. I think you stepped on it.
Oh, that would hurt. Oh,
Yes,
you mean
it
the
would.
golf ball.
Oh, the golf ball, yes.
Anyway, he wanted to remove our hats, which at first didn't seem like that big of a deal. However,
Until you realize it's really a hood and there's only one way it comes off.
right, and that's by taking our head off.
Our heads, yes. We didn't want to leave our heads there.
That was terrible, no. So he said,
Hello.
you must play me in full contact mini golf. And we
And
did.
thought, all right, we'll do that.
So, I got a hole in one through the windmill. It was very exciting.
Yes, I got a hole in 7. But it didn't work very well. But
No.
I only wrote down 1.
I think what we should probably do is not tell them the rest of the whole story because they're kind of boring.
Well, I don't know. We're running kind of short here. We still
No,
need to lengthen it out a little bit.
A
don't
little bit.
We got about
Sure.
15 minutes left. Yeah,
No,
we got.
Oh no!
We only got about 2 minutes more of material. It's because
Well-
Christopher's not here looking for Augie and Ilmy. That's the problem.
15 minutes of material.
Oh, how are we going to
All right,
stretch this
so
out?
the second hole, I was over here going exactly like this, and I went, no.
We blew this one, didn't we?
No, not really. It's
Well-
very warm.
So we played a round of miniature golf with the Jack of Spades.
Yes.
And we got down to the last hole and we were tied. Because we like to cheat. And we wrote down all the same numbers he did so that we wouldn't lose.
You see that little scorecard? We said, oh, look, put that one.
Yes. So we got to the last hole. And what did he tell us? Since we were tied,
He said, we have to fight Jabba the Wookiee.
wait a minute. Isn't that another reference to a different movie
Well,
or a different story?
yes, but Disney owns it all now.
Oh, they do. Disney owns everything, don't
Yes.
they? Yes. Star Wars and
Wonderland,
Pirates and
yes, they own everything.
Blunderland.
They're probably going to own this castle before long.
Yes.
There'll be Mickey Mouse sticking his head through the door.
Yes, it will.
Although
Yes, it
this
will.
castle's not made of plastic like the one in Florida.
No, it's not. Or even paper mache.
No. They need to
Little
be
sand
duck.
Some castles
Oh, not
made of
again.
sand.
You've done that one already.
I know. I'm trying to stretch.
I know you are.
Well,
That's why I'm yelling at you.
about that time, we remembered the magical bottle of rum.
Yes. This
And we
magical
said-
bottle of rum.
If we have to fight Jabba the Wookiee, let's get drunk on rum first. So we sat down and started to drink the rum. And Jabba looked over and he said,
He said,
That? He said, is that magical rum? We said, yes, we want to get drunk before we have to fight you. Look at this. Oh, good.
hello.
Hello.
Welcome
That's
to the
very
Buddy and
fashionable
Boscoe show.
eyewear you have.
Oh, thank you.
You're quite welcome. I can tell you where you are if you're lost.
This is the entrance, right?
Yes,
get in here?
Yes, this is the stage, yes.
So we can get in. We can go right.
Yes, you can go in there, yes. All right, have a lovely day. Now, where was I? Before
You were talking
we're stretching
about,
it.
Yes, you were talking about Jabba, and he wanted the magical
Oh,
rum.
he said, I like magical rum.
Yes, he
So-
did. He liked it very much.
If you just sit down with me, we'll play rum drinking games. And
That sounds
we'll
like a
just
lot of fun.
tell Jack of Spades that we had a battle. And we thought that was a good thing. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, I'm better than nothing. How are you?
all over you, man.
I know, huh? Hello. Hello.
So, battling Jabba.
That's okay. We need to
drinking.
stretch it out a little more
A
anyway.
little more. All right.
So I took a shot, and Bunny took a shot, and Jabba took a shot.
And I took another shot, a little more rum for me, a little more rum for you.
And we drank until we all passed out.
Yes. And then we
And then?
woke up.
And then.
No more and then.
No
Stop
more
that.
and then?
No more and then. Stop that.
I knew I had to throw that in somewhere.
Yes, that was fine. That was good. That was
When
a
we
good,
woke up,
that was a good thrower inner there.
yes it was.
Yes.
When we woke up, both of us had terrible hangovers. And we
were
were.
back outside of the hole, sleeping right next to the grave we had just done.
Can I have a bite? Any French fries? Oh, thank you very much.
Wonderful.
No, that's good, thank you.
You want one?
I'm good, thanks. He spit in it.
I know, it tastes really
Oh,
yummy.
good.
We were right there beside the grave that we were digging, I was digging, in the first place. And we thought, did that really happen?
I don't think so. I think we just got drunk and fell asleep on the job.
But then we found the box full of magic dust.
Yes.
And we knew that it must have happened because we still had the magic dust.
And then I had some magic dust. And you had some
And
more
I had
magic
some
dust.
more magic dust.
It was really good
And
magic.
some more people walked through the stage. And then that was the end of the story. And then we came here to tell you about it, but we couldn't remember the whole thing, so we ran short.
That's because we were too drunk
Yes.
on the magic rum, I think.
And we apologize for not being the greatest act you've ever seen, but that was our show for today.